We live in an age of multitasking, constant notifications, and endless demands. Most of us try to do everything at once, only to end the day feeling scattered, stressed, and unfulfilled. But what if extraordinary success didn't come from doing more, but from focusing on less? That's the central message of Gary Keller and Jay Papasan's best-selling book, The One Thing, The Surprisingly Simple Truth Behind Extraordinary Results, first published in 2013. The book has sold millions of copies worldwide because of its straightforward but powerful idea. Success is built by focusing on the one thing that matters most in any given moment. Instead of chasing dozens of priorities, the one thing teaches us to identify the most important task, the one that makes everything else easier or unnecessary, and to give it our full attention. Welcome to 10-Minute Books, the channel where we break down the world's most powerful books into practical lessons you can absorb in just 10 minutes. Today, we're exploring The One Thing by Gary Keller and Jay Papasan, a book about focus, clarity, and achieving extraordinary results. The domino effect. Keller begins with a simple metaphor. Dominoes. One small domino can knock over another that's 50% larger, creating a chain reaction. Similarly, when you focus on the right one thing, it sets off a cascade of progress that makes bigger goals possible. Extraordinary results don't happen all at once. They are the product of a focused sequence where small wins build momentum into bigger victories. The focusing question. At the heart of the book is what Keller calls the focusing question. What's the one thing I can do such that by doing it everything else will be easier or unnecessary? This question forces clarity. It cuts through the noise and points directly to the most impactful action. It can be applied at any level: your career, your relationships, your health, or even your daily to-do list. By asking this question consistently, you learn to prioritize what truly matters, the lies that mislead us. Keller identifies 6 lies that prevent us from achieving extraordinary results. 1. Everything matters equally. In reality, only a few things truly drive results. The rest is noise. 2. Multitasking works. In truth, multitasking reduces efficiency and quality. Focus beats fragmentation. 3. A disciplined life. Success is not about endless discipline, but about building habits that sustain focus. 4. Willpower is always on will call. Willpower is a limited resource. It's strongest in the morning and weakens as the day goes on. 5. A balanced life. Balance sounds nice, but extraordinary success requires imbalance, focusing intensely on what matters most at the right time. 6. Big is bad. Thinking small limits your potential. Big goals create focus and energy. By exposing these lies, Keller shows why many people stay busy but never achieve greatness. The truth of success. Focus. The truth is simple. Success is about doing fewer things, but doing them better. Extraordinary results come from narrowing your focus to the most important thing and giving it your undivided attention. Time blocking. Protecting your one thing. One of Keller's most practical strategies is time blocking. This means dedicating a block of time each day, ideally in the morning, when your willpower is strongest to work on your one thing without distraction. He suggests treating this time like an unbreakable appointment with yourself. No emails, no meetings, no interruptions, just pure focus. Over weeks and months, these time blocks compound into extraordinary results. The 4 thieves of productivity. Even when you know your one thing, distractions and obstacles try to steal your time. Keller identifies 4 thieves of productivity. 1. The inability to say no. Every yes to something unimportant is a no to something essential. 2. Fear of chaos. When you focus deeply on your one thing, other areas of life may feel messy. That's normal. 3. Poor health habits. Energy fuels focus. Without proper sleep, nutrition, and exercise, you can't sustain productivity. 4. An environment that doesn't support your goals. Surround yourself with people and settings that encourage focus. By guarding against these thieves, you protect your time and energy for what matters most. Big goals, small steps. Keller emphasizes that big success starts with small, focused steps. Ask yourself, what's my one thing for the next 5 years? For the next year? For this month? For this week? For today? For right now? By narrowing your focus down to the present moment, you align your actions with your ultimate goals. Extraordinary outcomes are just the result of ordinary actions repeated with focus. Work-life balance reconsidered. The book challenges the popular idea of balance. Keller argues that balance is not always possible, nor is it desirable. To achieve extraordinary results, you need to be intentionally imbalanced, pouring energy into the one thing that matters most, while letting go of less important tasks. Balance may come over a lifetime, but in the short term, focus beats balance. Why willpower matters. Willpower is not unlimited. It's strongest earlier in the day and fades as you make more decisions. That's why it's crucial to schedule your one thing during your peak energy hours. Don't waste your best energy on email or meetings. Protect it for your most important work. The path to mastery. Mastery is the result of focusing on your one thing over time. By consistently investing energy in the most important area, you build skills, knowledge, and momentum. Mastery is not about being gifted, it's about being focused. Modern relevance. In today's digital world, distractions are everywhere. Notifications, social media, and constant multitasking fragment our attention. The one thing offers a refreshing antidote. Focus deeply on what matters most and ignore the rest. This principle applies to careers, health, relationships, and personal growth. Criticism and balance. Some critics argue that focusing on one thing can feel unrealistic in a world of multiple responsibilities. But Keller clarifies that your one thing doesn't mean ignoring everything else. It means knowing your highest priority at a given moment. You can have multiple priorities over time, but only one true priority at a time. The big takeaway. The one thing teaches us that extraordinary success doesn't come from doing everything, it comes from doing the right thing. By asking the focusing question, blocking time, protecting your productivity, and thinking big while acting small, you align your energy with what truly matters. The real question is, what's the one thing you can do today that will make everything else easier or unnecessary? That was The One Thing by Gary Keller and Papasan, broken down in under 15 minutes. Which idea resonates most with you, the focusing question, time blocking, or the domino effect? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this summary, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to 10-Minute Books, and ring the bell so you never miss our weekly breakdowns of life-changing books. Thanks for watching, and remember, success is built one thing at a time.